Okay, Saturday, 8th of February 2025. So, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Psychology Saturday. Understand yourself and others better. You can't escape first principles. Now, this is something I've subtly come across over the past few months, and something, especially over the past few days, that I've really highlighted this. So, in previous videos, I've talked about Bitcoin and said that Bitcoin is fundamentally maths, computer science, and physics. And I've also said that you can slice and dice Bitcoin in any which way. You can give it this name, give it this angle, give it this mission, whatever else. It fundamentally is what it is. You can't escape the first principles. And so recently I was watching an interesting TV show about science, an old TV show, Brainiac actually. And this particular episode, they do science experiments and they figure out stuff for entertainment. Fair enough. And they were doing a bit of a Mythbuster moment, a little episode. They were looking at, does a duck's quack echo? Interesting. And I thought the first principles of sound. Sound reverberate through the air and they bounce off things. Makes sense. Some is absorbed into the cement, whatever else, and the sounds bounce back as a first principle. And I thought, well, this little science experiment is as a foregone conclusion. It's the answer is already known before even needing to do anything. But okay, let's see what happens. I remember it from years ago, and in the end, it did echo indeed. Very nice, and that's an interesting principle right there. Whereas in life, you deepen this reservoir of knowledge, you learn more about the world. You understand more first key principles of things, of stuff, whatever it may be. And the more of those things you understand, facts basically, the more of those understand, the better you can, as I said before, predict the future. What I call become the demon. I did a video about that with AI, learning stuff, having infinite curiosity, or so much curiosity to learn more. And in that video, the first principles were obvious and evident, and to his credit, the host mentioned it as well. That's good. But then that highlights an interesting thing where the more first principles and facts about life you know, the better you will be. The fewer mistakes you'll make, and the more accurately you can predict the future, predict the actions or the outcomes or what's going to happen, things like that. That's powerful. That's very, very good. Because then, fundamentally, we make fewer mistakes and we work and we proceed to our goals. We know what can happen. We know what will happen. We know what should happen. Things like that. We have greater faith in ourselves and around us and whatever else. And we can't escape these things, these first principles, laws of physics. I did a video, it must have been yesterday actually. What was the title now? I can't remember. Something with an apple. Something like that. Yesterday's video was kind of on this topic as well. But again, I did a video at this months ago as well. Accept things as they are and adapt. So the more facts you understand, more first principles of the world you understand, the more you can adapt to them and therefore make fewer mistakes, and it helps you towards your goals. And you can't escape these first principles. You can give it any name, you can slice and dice it in any which way, give it a nice bow tie, colour it blue, whatever else, give it a nice name, nice, funny, friendly sounding name, but it is what it is. In that video, the sound waves are sound waves. The maths and code and physics behind Bitcoin is maths, code, and physics. No matter if you call it Bitcoin or whatever else, or make it blue, not orange, and anything like that, it is what it is. That's worth understanding about life. You can't escape the first principles. You can give it any name you want, call anything you want to name it. You can't escape the first principles of this thing or that industry or this concept or this science or this method or this technology or this pipeline. It is what it is. And therefore, as a practical matter, accept and adapt. Accept it. Don't fight it. Don't resist it. And adapt. The tide to the wave, hours in the day, human evolution, the sun rising and sun setting, you can't fight it. Adapt. Accept. Be at peace with the first principles, whatever it is you're doing. Dimension, size, methodology, thickness, metal involved, materials involved. Accept it and adapt. Complaining won't help. Very powerful. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.